We're going to analyze this frequency distribution table. We want to answer these questions right here. What are the lower class limits, the upper class limits, the class midpoints, the class boundaries, and the class width? The first column in this frequency table represents the classes. In this case, they represent scores. The second column represents the frequencies. So to read this, you would say 10 students have scores within 70 to 79. 12 of the students have scores between 80 and 89, and 8 students have scores between 90 and 99. These are the classes. Now, if we want the lower class limits, that's simply the lowest number in each class. So the lower class limits here are simply going to be 70, 80, and 90. The upper class limits are just the highest number in each class. In this case, 79, 89, and 99. The class midpoints, those are going to be the middle numbers of each class. You can find those by adding the upper and lower limits together and dividing by 2. 70 plus 79, and then divide that by 2. You'll get the middle number here, which in this case is going to be 74.5. The midpoint for this one is going to be 84.5, and the midpoint for this one will be 94.5. The class boundaries are going to be the numbers that contain each class, but not including the gaps that are created by the lower and upper limits. You see there's a gap of 1 here between 79 and 80. The boundaries go halfway between 79 and 80. So the upper boundary for the first class is going to be 79.5. And then if we go 0.5 below 70, we get 69.5. So the boundary here would be 69.5 to 79.5. The boundaries here would be 79.5 to 89.5. And the boundaries here would be 89.5 to 99.5. So listing the boundaries, we have 69.5, 79.5, 89.5, and 99.5. Those are going to be the boundaries. Now the class width is going to be, you take 2 consecutive lower class limits or 2 consecutive upper class limits and subtract them. So you do 90 minus 80 gives you 10. So the class width here is going to be 10. A lot of people make the mistake of subtracting the upper and lower limits. You don't want to do that. You want to subtract 2 consecutive lower limits or 2 consecutive upper limits. And those are the definitions of those 5 terms over there. There you go.